So today we have with us Shelley Hagen. Shelley is from Calgary, and Shelley was one of my very first mentors when we started in the real estate world. So Shelley, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, like about how you got started and stuff like that, and we'll try not to keep you too long, because I know you're a busy lady. And so how did you very first get started in real estate investing?
Well, that's a good question. And now, when I first looked into this, I was working for the phone company, and I was going to be taking a severance package, and I needed to figure out what I was going to do in my new life once I left the company. And I took a look around, and I had a friend of mine that I worked with at the phone company, Carol McConnachie, and we both found out we were going to be leaving the organization. Kind of went, well, what are you going to do life after work? And decided that we wanted to set up our own company. And we decided that we wanted to get into real estate investing. Both of us had an interest. Carol had owned a rental property before. I hadn't, but I'd always had an interest in doing it. So we looked around, and both of us understood the value of training to help us expand our knowledge, build some skills to help us start into a new business. And we found a company that was doing investing training, and we decided to sign up for that training. And once we went there, we learned a number of different strategies on how to invest in real estate, which we wouldn't have known about otherwise. And we decided we would take a chance and go off and try something new. So I like to call it my adventure in real estate investing. We took a leap of faith, and off we went and decided to go full-time and do this business. And I've been doing that ever since. This is our 14th year, going on 15 years. And I've been investing in both Canada and the United States for a long time. And it was the best decision I ever made.
Oh,
I can't imagine still working back at the company that I was at before. It was a great company, don't get me wrong. I have very good friends that work there. But it was just time to go off and do something different.
Yeah, and you made a big change. Have you ever kept track of how many students you've mentored over the years?
Oh, my gosh. Well, hundreds. Don't know.
It's been a lot, eh? I know a lot myself, so yeah.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people. And then, training, because I also do one-on-one mentoring with, people, teams of people that want to start this business and help them get a kick-started. And I do weekend seminars, which groups of anywhere from 30 to 80 people on how to invest in real estate in different forms as well. So, thousands probably when you add all those classes up that I've done.
Oh, it would be. It really would be. Well, that's interesting because there's actually going to be a few of your students in the audience. I know that for sure.
That would be great.
And you're going to find it quite exciting to see the growth in some of those people since you very first met them.
Yeah, so some of them we've kept touch, and it's like yourself.
Yeah.
We've become friends over the years, and it's always exciting to see where everyone's at now and what's happening, and that's really why I do this, because I'm just really passionate about helping people build this business. It's a great business, and it's just passionate about helping other people and share some of my experience and love to see where they're going to go and take it. And because real estate investing is really such an individual thing. Anybody can make it anything they want it to be. There's no set guidelines. You can buy one house and that's it, or you can buy 300. It's totally up to you and how far you want to take it. That's the beauty of this business.
Yeah, it really is. And there's lots of different ways to make money. Like, I was really interested to hear the topic of your conversation or of your presentation, making money without owning the property. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people that will be interested in that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, and that's a very good point. A lot of people don't think about this particular strategy or don't know about this strategy. And it's doing wholesale deals or assignments. So you don't actually have to own the property, you just control it with a contract, and you, in essence, sell your right to your contract. And I find it refreshing to do this training in Canada because a lot of people haven't been exposed to it. And I do a lot of business in the U.S., and it's huge business in the U.S. So we're a little behind the curve in Canada compared to our U.S. counterparts. And I really would like to see this become a much more commonplace way of doing business in Canada. So that's why I'm really excited to come out and talk to your group next weekend.
Yeah, we're very excited to hear more about that. I remember we took that, I have to try to think now, maybe 2008, and we've done quite a few assignments like that. So it's been interesting. Yeah, you don't think of that. And we'd never even heard of it before we were introduced to the classes, and then it's like, oh, geez, that is it. And it's a great way to get started with people, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. It's a very good. Most people don't realize that they have an option of doing this. And if you don't have a whole lot of money or you don't have credit to go buy properties, you can still make some money doing real estate, and help you build your business as you go forward with this as an introductory strategy.
Now, you bought several different types of real estate. I know you're a lot more adventurous than we've been. We've kind of stuck with the houses and the apartment buildings, but can you tell us a little bit about some of the different ventures you've gotten into?
Oh, that's a very good point. We've, I've done certainly the single family because there's, it's the largest amount of inventory. But even in single family, I do multiple strategies. I've had rentals, rent to own, buy, fix, and sell. We've done vendor take back, agreements for sale, joint ventures with people. I've owned apartment buildings. We've also, I've owned commercial properties and gotten into some land development properties going forward as well. I've done discounting notes, so help people who have private mortgages sell those mortgages and, find a buyer. So, there's just so many ways to make money in real estate. And it's just, as you grow in this business, you learn more and more, and the more people you meet, the more things you learn about. So it's really exciting. That's what makes it interesting to keep doing this business, because there's just so many different ways you can do it.
There's always something, isn't there? What would you say the number one way is that people get themselves in trouble with real estate?
Probably not doing their due diligence, not knowing what the market is going in, and not underestimating the repairs, the cost of the repairs. I see a lot of people go in and they don't take into account holding costs. It's a big portion of a buy, fix, and sell. Is you still got to pay taxes, they pay insurance, all those things, and people don't do that. And I love watching those, home improvement shows on TV where people get in and do these flips and don't have a clue what they're doing. And it just really goes to show how, becoming educated. So getting some training, understanding what it is you need to do to protect yourself, and if you're paying other people's money, how to protect them too, so you don't run into those pitfalls.
Yeah, totally agree with you. We've always said right from day one, the best money we've ever spent was getting the training that was offered to us the very first weekend that we checked it out. It was a stretch at the time, but boy, it's been worth every penny.
Exactly. That's why, right from the very beginning when I was leaving the phone company, I realized in order to escalate my business and take me further faster, I needed to get some education on this new business. It is a business. You have to think about it as a business.
Yeah, you really have to think of it like a business. Like, it's not just a hobby, because hobbies can kill you. Hobbies cost money.
Exactly.
If you want to have it as a business and make money, you have to treat it like a business. You can't treat it like a hobby.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, we're so excited to have you come, and I understand that you were just recently an author of a book. Can you tell us the name of that book?
Yes, the name of the book is called Dream Makers, and I collaborated with some other friends and associates on a book and talk a little bit about our experience and how we all got into this business, and just to share a little bit about it. And so, kind of a little bit about my story and the people that supported me and helped me, not just with this business, but kind of, help me kind of be who I am as I move forward. And that's what kind of the intent was, to share some of those things with other people that are out there.
Yeah, I did buy it shortly after I heard that it came out, and my understanding is the only way you can get it from Kindle. That's the way I bought it.
At this time, yes.
At this time. When does it come out in paperback?
I'm just waiting for the shipment, and unfortunately, I'm not going to have it in time for the show.
Oh, okay.
Sometime later on this month, it'll be here. There was a delay at the printer, so I didn't get it in time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I know one of your former students, Sheena Detwiller, she's trying to get her book done in time. Might not be done in time, but she might be doing some pre-sales there. So it'll be interesting to see that too. And then Stefan just finished writing a book too, so that one should be there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He just shared a copy of his book with me too, as well.
Yeah, I got the manuscript. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Like I said, I didn't realize how much effort it would be to put an exam like this together. So
I know.
It's so fun. It's doing good.
You'll be busy, I'm sure.
For sure. Yeah. Well, thank you very, very much for taking the time to speak to us today. Like I said, we're very excited to have you here in Regina, Saskatchewan, back in your home stomping ground. So, yeah, I bet you have lots of friends you need to see when you're here.
I am really looking forward to coming. It'll be great to see you and Warren again. And it's been a while since we had a good visit. And looking forward to seeing all my friends like Sheena and Stefan and some of the other people that are going to be there too. And just, having a good weekend with a bunch of like-minded people who are all there to talk about real estate. That's always a fun time. So it's hardly wait to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, again, thanks very much, and we'll talk to you next weekend.
Okay, great. Thanks. I know you have a great day. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, thanks, Shelley.